Hey now, how you doing? Hey now, how you doing? Sorry about that. How are you guys? Welcome, Just Net, Candy Time Jones, Jasmine Price, Truth Slayer saying it vlog, Mysterious Mermaid. How are you guys doing? Elements, Ursula Kelly. I'm sorry for the little beginning. I'm probably gonna have to edit that out because I was trying to get stuff together. Hey, Nicole's waist trainer, a roast and a gag. You driving? Please be safe. Speaking of lovely, so blessed. Fayette, King Fayette. Dion 91, I am unknown for now. Hey, Sugar G, I'm Lioness. How are you guys doing this evening? Hey, Etta, Jasmine Price, Sexy Harlem, T. Claiborne. Yes, yes, welcome to Zodiac and Chill, guys. Like I told you, when I first started this that it was going to be random when I came on here, so I decided to do an episode tonight. Hey, C. Harris is Bay. That is my Scorpion element. Again, as you guys know, all of you are elements, but my mods are specifically elements and they are from all four, which is earth, wind, fire, and air. Okay? You are totally entertained. I know it's been some mess going on. I'm not getting involved. I'm gonna keep my comments to myself, child. Okay, I am. No, ma'am. Hey, Miss Blackberry. Oh yeah, I'm water. I'm sorry. Hey, y'all, come on in here. Okay, guys. So the preview that I did, I'm not. Trust me, I'm not. Okay, at least not for now. But anyway, thank you, True Slayer. Let me quit bull crapping because I gotta go to work. Wait, hold up. Before I finish my statement, I'm Lioness. Let me tell you something. If we go roll together, you got to tell the truth. You ain't scared about nothing. I'm Lioness. Quit lying. Okay. Hey, mysterious mermaid. I have to represent for the Pisces. I know that's right. Yes, please tap the like button. Hey, Felicia. Please tap the like button. And we're going to go ahead and get started, guys. Okay. Now, the last episode that I did, I forgot to mention the Taurus. Somebody in my comments let me know. It was not anything personal. I do apologize for that. So, because of that, I am going to go ahead and read off what the Taurus is and what the dangers rather, that Taurus can run into. I'm going to start off with that. And then after I do that, I'm going to go through each sign, basically showing the inner you, who you are on the inside, and then how others view you, okay? And all of my references will be coming from a book that is by that is by Joanna Martin Woolfolk, and it is called The Only Astrology Book You'll Ever Need, okay? I will put the link to the book inside of the description box, okay, guys? So we're going to go ahead and get started because tomorrow is my Monday, all right? So here we go with the Taurus. The Taurus is from April the 20th to May the 20th, okay? Taurus is quiet, affectionate, patient, stable, determined, and practical, stubborn, and resistant to change. Now, this is the danger that Taurus can run into. Taurus people have a tendency to get involved in violent situations that have to do with love or money. They often antagonize others and incite the passions of lovers because of their stubbornness and possessiveness, okay? So that is the Taurus, guys, all right? Now, before I go ahead and go on, okay, can you guys let me know whether or not the music is okay for you guys? Is it too loud? Is it just right? When it comes to my speaking voice, please let me know. Hey, food junkie, how are you? Let me know how the music is, guys, before I go ahead with what we are going to discuss tonight when it comes to the zodiac. Again, we will be going through the inner you and how others view you, okay? So tonight we are going to begin with the Aries, all right? Now, this is the inner you. This is for the Aries. Once I get to going through these guys, I will not repeat. So if you happen to miss your sign, you're going to have to catch the replay because I have to go to sleep, guys. Hey, sis. So let me get started with the Aries. This is the inner you. You like to be in charge. You want to control your own projects and plans and not be under anyone else's thumb. You have an intense drive to succeed and put a lot of pressure on yourself. Inside, you're filled with nervous energy and worry about how you're going to handle everything. You hate to be bored. You're always looking for something different, new people and places that promise excitement and adventure. You have very little patience. You need to practice sticking things out. You're also impatient with people who can't resolve a problem. You believe in taking action. What you do have a great generosity and enthusiasm. And although you suffer from occasional self doubt, you know that if you really want to do something, you can. Okay? That is the inner you concerning the Aries. Now I'm going to let you guys know how others view you as being an Aries, all right? Your upbeat, magnetic personality pulls people towards you. You bring excitement into their lives. They envy your aggressiveness in meeting a challenge. Whatever the problem, you give the impression that you have the answer ready. You're also admired for your honesty. You don't gloss over difficulties. What people don't like is your tendency towards bossiness and your deserved reputation for being sharp-tongued. They're afraid to cross you in an argument because they know you can cut them to the quick. So, that's very true, food junkie. I was thinking about you when I was reading that because I know that you're an Aries. Hello, Shorty C. So that is the Aries, guys. Now we're going to go ahead and move over to the Taurus, okay? This is the inner you, Taurus. You need order in your life. You get anxious when things are out of control. And because the unfamiliar makes you feel insecure, you tend to cut yourself off from fresh experiences. You need to be more open to change. Having beautiful things is important to you, and your instinct for collecting even spills over into relationships. You hold fast to those you care about. You have a few close friends rather than many casual acquaintances. In love, you're happiest when involved in a caring, committed relationship. You're deeply sensitive. A rebuff or harsh word is very upsetting to you. And with strangers, you often feel self-conscious. Okay? Hey, President Saeed. Now we're going to read how others view you, Taurus. You're thought of as a serene influence, someone to depend on, and you're admired for your organized mind. Not many people realize that you're sensitive and easily wounded. You are trusted as a tastemaker, and your artistic and aesthetic opinion is welcome. Because you have sound instincts about money, your financial advice is also sought. On the other hand, people resent your tendency to be dogmatic. Even if you're right, others don't understand why you have to be so unyielding. Okay? So that is for the Taurus. Hello, hi, sweet lips. Hey. Okay, now we're going to do the Gemini. This is the Gemini inner you. You react instantly to new situations, but because you're so keenly attuned to your environment, you tend to have a nervous temperament. And though you give off sparks of energy, excitement, and charm, inside you feel like a wound up spring. Others are fascinated by your enthusiasm, while inwardly you're already bored with this person or that project. In your relationships, you're very giving, but you also need time for yourself. You like to perform, using your wit and intelligence to move center stage. You love gossip, mostly because you find out such interesting things. You're generous with your time, friendship, and possessions. One problem is that instead of looking at other people's deeper qualities, you tend to judge them by their reactions to you. Are you coming off well? Are you mesmerizing them? That's the question for the Gemini. Now, this is how others see you, Gemini. People like to be around you because you're interesting and amusing. They admire you for your talent with words and sense of humor. Although you're considered more of the cerebral type, friends trust your judgment about emotional matters. They also know you'll jump in to help when asked. Only those closest to you know you can be moody and discouraged. When crossed, you can be sarcastic, which makes people think you're arrogant. Hey, No Salt BP. Okay, guys, now we're moving on to the inner you of the Cancer. On the surface, you're the picture of calm and strength, but underneath, you tend to feel insecure and inadequate. You are positive that other people know what they're doing while you're just winging it. You also imagine the worst outcome to a scenario, never the best. You are very emotional. You are constantly feeling. Hearing a song on the radio makes you feel sentimental, and a particular scent, flower, or picture can jar your memory. You also are extraordinarily in sync with other people's feelings. In fact, you get almost involved in your friends' problems as you do your own. When you're close to someone, you believe you are supposed to help that person. Harmony is important to you. Any kind of conflict or quarrel leaves you feeling depressed. However, you're definitely not wishy-washy. You have the courage of your convictions and the strength to stick up for what you think is right. You don't welcome change and are hesitant about going ahead with something untried. Yet, this doesn't stop you from doing what has to be done. That is for the Cancer, and now we're going to talk about how others view you guys. Hi to anybody that has come into the room. Hey, Felita. Okay, this is how others view you, Cancer. Those in your circle think of you as a den mother, the one who tries to fix other people's problems and make sure everyone is happy. They like your concern for their well-being and cherish your wise counsel. But why? Even if they follow your advice, do they keep it secret from you? Because they think you're controlling and don't want to be a puppet on your string. They also think you're moody. One minute you seem to care about them, and the next you're crabby and to be avoided at all costs. In your career, you're viewed as someone who can quickly spot an opportunity for financial gain. That is the Cancer, my friends. Now we are going to move on to the Leo. If I'm going through these pretty fast, please excuse me. But again, I got to go to bed, but I'm going to go through all the signs, all right? All right, this is the Leo, the inner you. You have a larger than life emotions, whether you're experiencing joy, despair, excitement, or love. It might as well be playing on a giant movie screen. You feel you have an important role to play in life and you're going to find it. You need to be involved in the world. In fact, you tend to think of any plan or project that you're a part of as an extension of who you are. You believe in taking action. Your immediate reaction to any problem is to do something about it rather than sit around pondering on it. But you're extremely sensitive and you try to hide this fact under a lot of bravado. It's very important to you to get others' approval. What makes you special, though, is that in spite of all your inner qualms, you jut out your chin and walk head on into any challenge. You have a deep-seated need to prove your worth, not to others, but to yourself. You'll tackle any job just to say, I wasn't afraid to try. Now that is definitely the truth. That's the truth. Now this is how others see the Leo. You have a regal quality, a way of standing out in a crowd. The unique combination of the excitement you project, your sense of style, your way of speaking, and your laugh is what draws people to you. They're also seduced by the fact that you think big, which feeds their own fantasies of success and power. They're attracted to your energy and your enthusiasm and your take charge attitude. They assume you'll take a leadership position, but some people dislike what they consider your king-size ego. They think you hog the spotlight and that you're performing even when you're perfectly serious and sincere. They question your sincerity. Others regard you as a show off who merely talks a big game. And there are those who think you have a temperament of a demanding, spoiled child. That is for the Leo. Now we are going to talk about the Virgo. Hopefully, Sweet Lips is still in here and Deanna. Okay, this is the inner you, Virgo. You have plenty of willpower and dedication, and you work harder than anyone to make sure something is perfect. Why? Because if you can't do everything superbly, you begin to fear that you're failing. You are much too critical of yourself. Actually, you're an enigma that no one has quite figured out. You hold back with people you don't know well and are reserved even with those you love. Inwardly, though, you feel very deeply. Intensity and extreme sensitivity are part of your secret self. You like looking after others, giving advice to friends, feeding stray animals, tending sick plants, but you need to be appreciated for the kind things you do. Above all, you want to be useful because you truly care about people. Now, this is how others see you, Virgo. You're regarded as a real go-getter. People trust you to handle any job. They think of you as a person who can analyze any problem in a logical way. Others come to you when they want their own actions explained to them or are feeling confused about relationships. You are valued for your ability to set priorities and to create order out of confusion. Because you're both discriminating and truthful, people trust your judgments on books, theater, and clothes. However, you don't wear your heart on your sleeve, and as a result, others perceive you as haughty and cold. That is the Virgo. You said that's so true, Sweet Lips. Fee O'Brien. Hey, Miss A. Okay, now we're going to move on to the Libra. This is the inner you of the Libra, guys. You work hard to please others, and as a result, they find you captivating. However, beneath your friendly exterior, you desperately long for love and approval. You have trouble saying no to others' requests, and you take on too many jobs or commitments. And then to prove how nice you are, you keep smiling through the strain while you hide a lot of resentment. It might be more useful to spend time building up your self-esteem rather than looking to others to give it to you. Basically, you give away your power. You hate anything unpleasant and avoid conflict, vulgarity, or strife. If life were a play, you'd always insist on a happy ending. The problem with trying to have constant peace and harmony is that you have trouble making decisions. At times, you fear that any move you make will bring something terrible crashing down around you. If you could just lighten up and not be so hard on yourself, you'd be much more satisfied with what you do achieve. You have every ingredient for happiness. The armors, this is the Libra. Now, this is how others see you, Libra. People feel important when they're with you because you always seem to understand their point of view. You are considered warm and outgoing because you know how to draw people out, and you're thought of as someone with an unparalleled ability to deal with the public. However, because you want others' approval, you tend to go along with what they want, and this sometimes makes you look wimpy. To some people, you appear vain and overly concerned with your appearance. How y'all like that so far, guys? Thank you, Miss A. No, I haven't done the Sagittarius yet, Jasmine. Now we're going to do the Scorpio. Hey, Goddess. Goddess, you're going to have to catch the replay for the Gemini. I did you already. So now we're going to talk about the inner you of the Scorpio, guys. You have great strength, determination, and willpower, but no matter how calm and cool you appear on the outside, you've got a well of seething emotions underneath. For the most part, though, you keep your intensity under control by channeling it into useful activities. You're a high achiever, and you seem to get things in a flash. With powerful powerful psychic feelings you've learned to trust. Your instincts tell you that you're determined to do something important and you're not going to let yourself fail along the way. When you latch on to a new opportunity, you explore in great depth before going ahead. Deep inside of you is a gladiator spirit, and if you channel this fighting energy into positive goals, which is one of your continuing lessons, you will always be one of life's great winners. At times, however, you feel you are a lone warrior in a harsh world. You're a complex person who can't always express how you feel, but one thing is certain: the things you want badly. Now, this is how others see you, Scorpio. It's probably your secretiveness that makes people so interested in finding out what you think. You're often the guru in the group, the one with the uncanny hunches about the future and piercing insights into other people's motivations. Many believe that even your humor contains a barb of truth. People are aware of your reputation for sensuality and fantasize about you as a lover. You're frequently viewed as an over controlling and too ambitious, even power hungry, but also as someone who can be trusted because you never make false promises. That is for the Scorpio, guys. Now we're going to move into the Sagittarius. Like Scarlett O'Hare, your motto is tomorrow is another day. Even in your darkest moods, you believe there's a light shining around the corner. Your confidence in the future is genuine, but you hate anything interfering with your plans. You have a hunger to experience life to its fullest, to travel, meet interesting people, and see things you've never seen before. Anything new sparks your interest. In fact, you'll usually say yes to a suggestion without weighing its merits simply because it lifts your spirits. And while you're not exactly a moody person, you're a high strung and can become irritable when you start to get bored. You may think no one cares about you or understands you when you're feeling this way, but luckily your belief that you're awesome always sees you through. I did Aries the armors. That was the first one that I did. Okay, this is how others see you. People like your sense of humor and your buoyant presence. No matter what goes wrong, you're ready with an upbeat explanation and forecast for the future. You're also the first to volunteer help. Colleagues and friends appreciate your willingness to do favors. People like your frankness, although sometimes they think you can be too frank and that you put your foot in your mouth too often. To some, you seem fickle and undependable, perhaps a bit too detached emotionally. In general, you're viewed as an unpredictable, independent spirit. That was for the Sagittarius, guys. How are you guys doing so far? Let me know in the comments if everything is cool with y'all. Do y'all want me to continue with the other signs? Put a 1 in the chat. Let me know if y'all good. Hey, McTweet. You said you said sag my baby sis foot in the mouth. Child, yes. All right, guys. Now we're going to do the Capricorn. This is the inner you, Capricorn. You don't need anyone to convince you that life is serious business. You've known it all along. That's what keeps you anxiously asking yourself, am I fulfilling my responsibilities? Am I achieving as much as I should? Am I self-resilient enough? You know how to have the persistence and strength of purpose to reach your goals. But you also have a deep need to connect on an emotional level in your relationships so that you don't feel separated from those who you care about. You worry about keeping all that's valuable to you, which includes relationships. Despite your intelligence and the fact that you're so determined, you often feel insecure. You're a bundle of conflicting emotions. You require discipline and order. Chaos drives you crazy and makes you doubt yourself and what you're capable of. But maybe the gods meant for you have some doubt. If you believed and if you believe you're as powerful as you really are, you'd be impossible to live with. Oh Lord. Okay, this is how others see you, Capricorn. You don't like this page tonight. Oh yeah, because you a Capricorn. Just hold on, Fayette. We're gonna see how others see you. You're often seen as an irresistible force and an immovable object. People put you in charge because you're decisive. You're famous for having a great sense of realism. When others need a rational head in a crisis, they call on you. In personal relationships, some friends will stand in line to unload their problems on you. Others avoid you because they think your outlook is too downbeat. Everyone agrees that it's difficult to divert you from your course when you've set a goal. Some people feel that in order to find the real you, they have to strip away layers of secrecy. But most understand that your aloofness stems from a deep sense of personal privacy. Okay, I won you back, Fayette. Did I win you back? We all got good and bad sides to us, okay? Now we are going to do the Aquarius. This is the inner you, Aquarius. The most frequent question you ask is why. You want to understand what makes other people tick. Their lives fascinate you because you hope they will offer insights into your own. You have plenty of love to give, and you want nothing more than to have lots of interesting friends. A wonderful love relationship, fulfilling work, and for the world to be a better place and everyone to be happy. Not too much to ask, is it? One of your best kept secrets is how shy and insecure you are. You wonder if people you care about feel the same way about you. This is why you work so hard to make others like you. You want to share yourself, but you are afraid of losing who you are and becoming what other people think you should be. Yet, somehow, your feelings of insecurity manage to coexist with the belief that you are someone special. This is how others see you, Aquarius. You're often regarded as a slightly eccentric, not necessarily strange, but certainly an independent character, a kind of daredevil with an unusual way of looking at things. People consider you to be a pathfinder, a member of the real avant-garde. They think you have a wicked sense of humor and ability to shock and amuse at the same time. They know you're open to new ideas, especially when these ideas are yours. People are drawn to your friendliness and enthusiasm, but they withdraw quickly when you turn acid tongue. Sometimes because you need so much personal freedom, you give the impression of being uncaring and distant. Those around you may also become annoyed at your stubbornness. This was for the Aquarius, is what I just read, guys. Now we have the Pisces. This is the inner you, Pisces. You absorb impressions, images, and emotions from everything around you, and then filter them through your rose-colored view of how you'd like things to be. This is not to say you cannot deal with reality. It's just that you like to think of life as an ultra-romantic movie filled with happy endings, and where everyone has the best possible motives. You're a big bundle of feelings. You feel intense joy and happiness when you're involved in a creative project or a loving relationship. The opposite is true. You can suffer greater depths of sadness than most. Yet you're tougher than most people think. Push you down and you keep bouncing back like a rubber bathtub toy. You're charged with energy and you get caught up in what's going on around you. Your greatest strength is giving to others. You're always ready to help whoever needs you. Now, this is how others see you, Pisces. Everyone thinks you are his or her special friend, that they have your undivided attention. You're thought of as a solicitous and concerned. You're also known as a sparkling social presence, witty, vivacious, and always interested in new activities. People consider you to be artistic and somewhat bohemian, and are impressed by your psychic sensibility. They value you as a confidant, but oddly, the more people lean on you, the weaker they think you are. That is for the Pisces. So guys, I've done all the signs. Again, it was about the inner you and how people viewed you. Please let me know, how did you like this video? How did you enjoy it, guys? Leo Queen, when you get off this live, make sure you get plenty of rest. You sound a little tired. I'd appreciate you taking the time to let us know about our horoscopes. Thank you, Etta. I actually am tired. You're right. Yes, guys. So, I would like to thank... You're welcome, Scorpio. Thank you, guys. C. Harris's Bay, Food Junkie, No Saw, Lady Karen, everybody that was in here, thank you so much for enjoying this episode of Zodiac and Chill. We will have more. Like I told you guys, you never know when they will come, and we will do different parts of the Zodiacs, and I will make sure that I go through all of your signs, guys. And we will always have very relaxing music so that when you're listening, your soul can be at ease. You can be open to hear what it is that you need to hear. And also always make sure that you have you a nice drink on the side. That is what the chill part is for. Hey, Sean. You said put my email in the chat. Felita, my email will actually be in my description link. Any information that you need to know will be in my description link after this video is posted. Guys, again, thank you so much for your constant support. And I will see you guys later. Have a blessed night. Bye, guys. Love y'all.